I am Jordan Woods, a co-founder of Sculpt. Would you like to know how Fuck the Macros became a software company?
Do we have to tell that story? Even though it's true, it's still mildly embarrassing.
Yes, we do.
Okay, fine. I am Kelli and a co-founder of Sculpt, a fitness and nutrition app. And the truest thing I can tell you about myself is that my official professional position on macro tracking is, and I quote, fuck the macros.
She said that to me, out loud, repeatedly. I'm the one who can spend an unreasonable amount of time obsessing over data, information, and applications. DNA, macros, calories, muscle groups. Why isn't this working? Why do I still have fluff around my midsection? I am doing everything I am told, and now I must do more research. And on the story goes. I am methodical down to what I think is a science.
I personally think she is batshit crazy to weigh everything and do everything she does, but hey, she's a 24%er.
And she thinks I'm nuts. And she is a 76%er, so that makes sense. It's going great.
I tease Jordan often. I remind her that I'm allergic to exercise. I break out in a sweat. And here we are. I co-founded a fitness app and I do not lift. I'm a fat and sassy entrepreneur who, on any given day, is more likely to be standing in a restaurant panicking about what to order than to be in a gym. That's one of the women who built your fitness app. Hi, and welcome to Sculpt. This started as one normal Sunday phone call. Jordan and I have been close friends for years. She's in Nevada, I'm in Texas, and at the time I was absolutely certain she wanted to grow a personal training business. I had a whole vision, the plan, marketing, business strategy, the works. But first was time management and creating a flow to make it where she could spend more time in the gym and less time at the computer.
I did not want a personal training business.
And I know that now.
I didn't want clients. I didn't want to be anyone's hands-on coach. I love people genuinely. I just prefer to help them from a distance, like a comfortable distance with boundaries.
Again, this would have been useful information.
Probably. What I actually wanted was one app that worked. I was spending 2 to 3 hours a day in the gym and paying for 4 different apps, including an AI app. And my entire life, my goals, my workouts, my food, all of it was scattered across different screens. Nothing talked to anything else. It was expensive and inefficient, and I was constantly duct taping my own fitness plan together from 4 different sources.
So when I said, what if we built you a tool, I meant a coaching business platform.
And when I said sure, I meant a personal fitness app.
We did not figure out this misunderstanding for a while.
For a while, and I also thought she might be full of shit.
But she forgot one thing about me. I love a challenge, and I love helping and figuring out how to make things easier. I am a firm believer in being proactively lazy, do the heavy lifting up front so life is smooth sailing later.
I did forget that she is like a dog with a bone. Won't stop until she has figured it out and made it happen. And then it became real, and I couldn't leave.
Neither could I. My original plan was to build Jordan a tool, hand it to her, and leave.
That plan lasted approximately 15 minutes.
Somewhere between the workout engine, the food system, the adaptation logic, Aion, and about 10,000 conversations, neither one of us was going anywhere.
A productive misunderstanding.
The best kind. Here's the thing to understand about us as users. Jordan wants every gram tracked. She watches how much protein she eats, carbs, calories, fat. She tracks it all, and she is willing to sacrifice flavor and foods for her goals. She is one of the 24% of Americans who are physically active as an adult. I want to take a photo of my plate and have a robot do the math while I get on with my day, and I refuse to give up good tasting food. I have absolutely zero plans to count every calorie, protein, carb, or fat. I personally line up with the other 76% of people in American.
For months, I tried explaining macros. The macros are wrong. No, wait, now they're right. Nope. Wrong again. Macros, macros, macros.
Until I finally lost it. Here's what nobody knew. I didn't have a clue what a macro was. So I looked at her and said at full volume, "What the fuck is a macro?" And right there, a phrase was born in my soul that has somehow become a foundational design principle of our software. Fuck the macros. I hate that word so much now that my husband started calling them Mac and Rose, just to make me laugh. In our house, that is simply what they're called now. And he is a 24%er.
She says it like it's a joke. It's not. Half the app exists because of that sentence.
There are millions of people like me who will download a fitness app, then they are told to weigh their chicken, think to themselves that is not going to happen, and close it forever, and think that they're the failure. They're not. The app was built for a Jordan and handed to a Kelli, so I built the Kelli side.
Speaking of the Kelli side, let me defend the egg.
You absolutely cannot defend the egg.
I can and I will. Keep in mind, Kelli is allergic to exercise, her words, not mine. I love the workout side. I love all the different things we can create and do, and the results of a grouped plan. Kelli, not so much. She lives in the nutrition side. I would not stop talking about supersets and circuits and intervals and why we need them and how what he had in the app was close but not quite right. I was explaining it all to her again.
For the record, I was peeling a hard-boiled egg at the time. I am not a violent person. I was peeling the egg, listening to her drone on and on about something. I was getting completely overwhelmed. I am still learning to code, building something I'd never built before. And Jordan needed just one more thing. The egg might have been launched at her face on my monitor. That's it, I panicked. She wouldn't shut up. Love you, Jordan, and I am sorry I threw the egg.
The point I was trying to make was that a superset isn't a circuit. An EMOM isn't an AMRAP. If Aion tells people the wrong thing, someone trusts bad information because we didn't care enough to get it right. I wasn't trying to make things complicated. I was trying to make them accurate.
And one of the things I love most about Sculpt is that Jordan will happily spend 3 hours debating a feature that affects 7 people on Earth.
8.
Fine, 8.
And those 8 people matter. People think building software is glamorous. Let me tell you about Reno. Kelli had flown out. We were in the same room for once, and we'd been heads down for about 10 hours straight.
Fried, both of us.
There was a bug. Fix one thing, something else breaks. Fix that, the first thing comes back. I would not let it go. I told her flat out, I am not selling this product if this isn't working. Good enough is not good enough.
I was tired, very tired, and a little
crabby. So I called my bro there and we kept going. At one point, he told me to wake Kelli up.
She refused.
I refused. She was exhausted. She works 12 to 16 hours a day on getting everything right, and this could wait until morning.
Which was very much appreciated. And at 4 in the morning, 6 my time, I woke up, opened the laptop, and fixed it.
That's Kelli. She sees a mountain and starts climbing.
Spite is a renewable resource.
The scary part is that she actually believes that.
Because it's true.
Sculpt doesn't pick a side. Gym bro chasing a PR. Gym girly who lives for leg day. The yo-yoer who's regained the same 20 pounds 5 times. The one still too scared to walk through the door. Sculpt is built specifically for the Jordans, the 24%ers, and the Kellis, the 76%ers. All of you. Nobody gets talked down to. Nobody gets left behind. You have a completely customized plan based on you, your likes, allergies, limitations, goals, and real life. You have a trainer inside of Sculpt who knows you and coaches you based on your personality and needs.
Whichever one of those you are, or whichever one you are this particular week, that's the entire point. Come see if it fits. mysculptapp.com. Worst case, you've got a good story about 2 women who threw eggs and built an app anyway.